So y'all, I haven't uploaded in a while for creepypastas. I've been really busy. And, I'm trying to bring the spirit of my channel back. Because, it's getting less and less popular. So today we're going to be reading Planton Got Served. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I've seen other people read it, and I enjoy the reading. So y'all, here we go. I am sure many people have heard of the lost episode, creepypastas. They're usually an indescribably graphic episode that conveys such fear of it for children that it never aired. Though someone managed to sneak a viewing or owns one of the tapes, the most popular example of this is Squidward's suicide, in which Squidward commits suicide, hence the title. Of course, all these creepypastas are false. So you're just gonna shout them out like that, bro. Just gonna shout them out like that. Sorry, I want some calls. I'm just gonna be quality channel. Yeah, I remember a Spongebob episode that altered heavily, but still remains in circulation today. This is One Course Meal from season 7. In the episode, Mr. Krabs finds out Planton is horrified of whales and uses it to his advantage. In this one of the least popular episodes on the show due to the dark nature of the episode, even after the episode was heavily altered. Now, how I have seen the episode before it was edited, it's simple. I was one of the 7 Spongebob episodes that was revealed on the internet before it did, and aired on TV. I'm always a big fan of the show. I was excited of the idea of SpongeBob. A SpongeBob episode premiere on the internet before television. I rapidly reloaded the Nickelodeon page, and the episode finally came up. It was known as Planton Got Served, though it was eventually changed. Most of the episode is identical to the one circulated today. Planton manages to break into the Krusty Krab and tries to tie Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob up. He's finally about to get the secret formula from SpongeBob. Mr. Krabs' daughter, Pearl, walks in. This terrifies Planton and causes him to run out. Planton later claims that his ancestors were eaten by whales, and that's why he fears them so much. Mr. Krab realizes that Planton has to use it against him. He dresses up as his daughter and begins to follow Planton around, frightening him. Planton decides he can no longer take it and decides to make the ultimate decision. Planton decides to commit suicide. Yes, it's still in the show today. You are free to watch it. Planton waits for the bus as he lies in the street waiting to get run over. That is when SpongeBob comes over and tries to convince him to continue his existence. Well, this is where the alternation and the two differences begin. Planton fails to heed SpongeBob's word and remains there. In the altered version of the show, Planton tells Mr. Krabs it was Mr. Krabs as Pearl the entire time, and he gets up. In the other altered version, SpongeBob says the same thing, but Planton refuses to believe him. SpongeBob decides the only thing he could do is show him the truth to drag Mr. Krabs outside. Soon after he leaves, the typical red bus comes speeding along. Planton sits up as he watches it hit him, and everything fades to darkness. Planton is standing on a single platform overlooking darkness. In the darkness, he sees whales all looking up at him. There are members of his family that he can faintly make out, calling for him to jump. Planton looks up and sees a light that can scarcely believe this would represent heaven and hell. Planton resigned to his fate and jumps down and plunges into the darkness. This is where the episode ends, and the traditional credits for the show are shown on the right. Parallel to Planton's descent into the darkness. Now, some of you may say, you saw the episode as soon as you came available. Apparently not fast enough. After seeing the online episode, I reloaded the footage to find the altered version throw on the website. I kept reloading curiously how I seen the first version. The only answer I can imagine for viewing the first time the original episode was that the creators uploaded the wrong file, and moments after uploading it, it recognized such, and I may be the only person who saw this version. I truly don't know the sick ambitions of the creators and Spongebob had in their mind with this episode. Why would a kid's show portray death? Why would a kid's show portray heaven and hell? Nothing than the unaltered version is impossible to find. I searched as hard as I can and failed to find anything legitimate about this episode that I'd seen. People told me that I'd seen the only altered version, and they weren't too surprised of the dark themes portrayed in this episode. Nothing less, I know what I saw. I know he would fail to believe me, because people accuse me of trying to just scare people. People would say I have no evidence. There are no photos, there is no video evidence of this occurrence, but I only saw it once, and it never occurred to me to do such. I know the truth, and I want the other people to know as well. Maybe someone out there saw this episode as well, and as I can confirm it. Until then, I hope you enjoyed reading about my experience. So y'all, my battery's about to die. Gonna get this up. See you guys next time. By the way, I like how he just points out, of course, all these creepypastas are false. Well, make sure y'all to subscribe. I have to make a thumbnail, and it's but late. It's just nearly 11. So y'all, hope y'all enjoyed my video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment what you want next. And peace.